Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. Today I'm taking a look at the CG-02 from Robot Hero. This is their merger of the MP03 and the MP11 Starscream in the very lovely green. Now, Robot Hero are in the third-party news at the moment. They're giving us a Thundercracker, a Skywarp. They're in talks of giving us a MP36 Megatron. Yes, that's right. They're going to do an upgrade or an oversize of the Megatron, which was literally released a few days ago. They're also giving us a repaint of Starscream in the form of an angel from Evangelion, and they are going to include a weapon like a large scythe, which is compatible with the MPP10 EVA. That's going to be awesome. Anyway, Robot Hero haven't spared any expense when making the product packaging. As you know, the price of printing in China has gone up substantially, so a lot of these companies are saving money and printing on the brown boxes. It comes packaged in a plastic protective shell, and there are no ifs, buts, or maybes. This guy is stunning. And here we have him out of his plastic prison. Oh man, that is such a gorgeous colour scheme for him. Now, Robot Hero are one of the only knockoff companies that I rate as highly as Weijang. These guys are up there with the 9s and the 10s. The plastic quality is literally second to none. They include a lot of die cast, and they generally modify their figures to improve on an already existent mould. Now, accessory wise, he comes with a large base stand, a flight stand, and the Megatron hook, but no Megatron. He comes with a little green man who can fit in his cockpit. These do really remind me of the Mantiforce figures. He, of course, includes the classic Starscream smirk. Squidgy head, squidgy head, squidgy head. Oh, I do love that smirk, though. Nice and easy to switch out as well. It's literally just mounted on a ball, so we can pop that on and off. Oh, that's one good looking big figure, isn't it? The articulation is pretty much exactly what we've got from every Seeker in history. We can go up and down, left and right, and a quizzical tilt from side to side, although it is very minimal. We get the switchy head on here as well. We get fantastic ratchets on those shoulders. Nice outwards motion. These chest sections lock into place, so we can do this all we want and they're not going to move. You actually peg them in on the chest, which is fantastic. We get rotation on the upper bicep. We get a nice double jointed bend at the elbow. We get pinned fingers, and we get an additional point of articulation on each and every finger, as well as a rotation on the wrist and a ball jointed thumb. There's still not really a great deal of waist rotation on these guys. Everything kind of gets in the way still. You do get a little bit of range there, probably more with this guy than you do with most Seekers. We get hip skirts that come out to the side and out to the front, allowing for a minimal amount of range there. We can come out and out to the side and out to the back. There is an upper thigh rotation. We get full use of that double jointed knee, although I'm really not a fan of how the double jointed knee works on these Seekers. It's a very ugly looking joint, isn't it? Coming down to the feet, they can rotate sidewards, and the heel section moves, and these little bits here wiggle. The wings are pegged into the back, which allows us to move them up and down. If we want to, we can also unpeg them from the back and bring these sections back, like so, getting the wings out of the way. Not a fan of that though, kind of a fan of just having them out nicely, like so. We do get the null rays on the arms as well. They are ball mounted on 2 points, so we can angle those as we see fit. Now, the biggest difference with this and the regular releases is this huge big chunk of die cast in there. We've got a big long pin which holds this section in extremely firmly, and we've got like teeth along these sections here. There's little tiny teeth all the way along it. So as we slide the slider up and down, there's notches all the way down which holds everything in place so nothing can become loose. Here he is alongside his comrade in arms. Now I'm not sure which colour scheme I like the best. You've actually got some of the pinstriping again done with this green, although it's obviously not quite as obvious, and we do have the flag sections done on the wing. Oh, it's close, isn't it? It's close. Oh, I think I still prefer this one, but this one does look gorgeous. Here he is alongside MPP10. They look very good together. As a rival company, Robot Hero doing the bad guys and Wei Zhang doing the good guys, I'm down for that. And I know they're not meant to scale together, but here he is along with his BFF Fans Toys version of Skyfire in the form of Phoenix. Our transformation for Starscream is exactly the same as what we'd get with the regular MP11 mould, but let's just cover it anyway in case this is your first time viewing one of these Seekers. You want to have the fist folded up with the thumb down. This section is just going to fold inwards at the joint. It is exceptionally tight, and you want to rotate the upper bicep so that it's at the back section here. The wings can come detached. They're going to just press down on those retaining tabs. Just missiles. Untab this back section from the nose cone. Placing your thumb on the back section there, give it a push and push that away from the metal section, which now allows us to lift this section here upwards. Untab these chest sections, lift this section here upwards, open up the cockpit and rotate this section up and bring the nose cone all the way out, up and in, and we can close off that section. Applying pressure to the side of the head, we thread Starscream's head through, bring these abdominal sections up to the center and tab those in together. Bring these shoulders down and fold these in to the center. If you look here, you can see what I meant about the track that the section runs up and down on. It's much better than what we got with the standard MP11. Rotate the null rays up and over. Close off these feet sections by rotating them around, coming around to the back, and you just flip this section up and tab this section in. These outer leg sections slide down and click in. The legs can tab in at the base and can be pushed to collapse in on the waist. The wing sections can come down, and the tips of the wings can come just over this lip here and tab in to the top. And then we can bring back this air brake section and just tab that in. Extend these wing flaps on both sides. Let's just go to the underside, and if you look, the arms are tabbed in here, as well as this section here. We can then bring these null ray sections back, and they are going to tab in nicely on the wings. And here we have him fully transformed up, and oh my goodness, he looks absolutely amazing. I absolutely love all of that panel lining. He looks cracking on that stand, doesn't he? And we have a nice space in the cockpit there for our Mantiforce pilot. Let's pop him there. Or we can also bring in the original MP10 Spike. It's not a perfect fit, but I think we can kind of wiggle him in. Hey, there we go.
And Spike is in there as well. Got a little bit of room behind him. Wonder if we can get older Spike in there as well. There's not really anywhere to put his legs, is there? That's gonna, yeah, it's gonna squish him. Oh well. Anyway, it's handy that we know we can get Spike in there. Anyway, of course, it's meant to be our green pilot clone guy. He can go in there. Fantastic. We get the standard features. We get the radar dish underneath the nose cone. We get the ability to move the sections up and down. We can move the air brake section up and down, as well as moving the thrusters at the back and the fins on the wings. We still have landing gear underneath at the front and at the back. It is basically everything that was good about the MP03 and the MP11 amalgamated into one amazingly awesome oversized Starscream. Here he is alongside the KBB Starscream, which is the same size as the MP11. You know what, I'd even go as far as saying that the oversized Robot Hero version actually scales better with the Masterpiece cars in vehicle mode. You know, that's a very good sized jet. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second offering from Robot Hero. Now, of course, there is another oversized Starscream on the market, brought to us by Tanaka Tony, and to be honest with you, it is very subpar in comparison to this. I've included a link on the side here to both the CG-01 panel line Starscream and Tanaka Tony version in the interest of fairness. Thanks again to the guys at TF Direct for making this video possible. I honestly cannot wait for the next release from Robot Hero. They have made a huge impression on me, and I can't sing their praises enough. Hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share, and of course subscribe. And until next time, from myself and CG-02 Airstrike Starscream, thanks for watching. Goodbye.